Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dark Souls 2. Since we beat the first Dark Souls, and we have...
Perhaps you've seen it.
I will be quiet, hang on.
Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light.
Ooh, that melty face.
None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drangleic. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
It is definitely a much more stylish intro than the first.
Like a moth drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time.
Little fourth wall break there.
For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
You really kind of feel like they downgrade the main character. I mean, the first game you were the chosen undead. Now you are the cursed, or the bearer of the curse. Oh, right. You don't start immediately with a character gen. You play a little bit first. Things betwixt. Here we are. Start of a new game. With a new hollow. It has definitely been a long time since I've played Dark Souls 2, but since Elden Ring is coming out in just shy of a month, I wanted to go through as many of the other FromSoft games as possible, while still trying to finish Metroid Dread and Disco Elysium. So I figured, for our first stream for 2022, why not? Dark Souls 2 in 2022. A lot of other people seem to be doing it as well, from what I've noticed, so allow me to jump in with a single player experience. Not so much with the PvP, although we may do some PvP, but this should be kind of entertaining, because, well, this is the one Dark Souls that I never finished, even though, like, admittedly, I made it all the way up to Nishandra. I just never fought her, really. Went and did other things, got distracted. This is a really long game. Ooh, a rusted coin. And just like the original Dark Souls, it's been a while. So even though there's a lot of this game I do remember, there's a lot of this game I forget. So this will be fun. But I think I'm going to go with another kind of strength faith build, a little bit more heavy on the strength than the faith. And I'm not going to start with a cleric this time. I think I'm going to start with a knight to do it. Alright, so we already got some stuff. Let's get some item description lore out of the way real fast so we know what's what. Dark Sign. The accursed mark. The dark sign induces death, returning the player to the last bonfire rested at the cost of all souls held. Do what you must to gather the pieces, scraping them into some semblance of a whole before the will to do so fades. Rusted coin. An old rusted coin. Crushing the coin temporarily boosts luck. This rusted coin gives you that little extra bit of luck, making items and the like easier to find. The coin is engraved with the image of a god that was worshipped in ancient times, but no one knows his true origins. Black separation crystal is what I'd use to kick myself or other people out of my world. Symbol of farewell that has been passed down since time immemorial. The crystal sends phantoms back to their homes or sends you back to yours, whether ending in hope or despair. Encounters are valuable experiences. Beware fickle use of this item. And the Bone of Order restores the link to other worlds. Online play item. You will be punished for fleeing from other worlds by disconnecting unjustly. However, this charm will disperse the ire directed at you. But sins are not easily buried, and there's no telling if you will be let off so easily next time. Each encounter in life is precious turn of fate, and fate will not be cheated. I like that they put that item in. I am not the type of person who disconnects from an invasion. If I get invaded by someone, I will square up. I do not like to use heals when I fight in PvP. I'm an honorable fucker. I will only heal if you do. But, yeah, I will take my lumps. I will never have to use that item. Right, and we got an imported hood. Hemp hood that fully covers the face, provides protection from the elements and little more. The cursed souls who wander the lands have a strange way of ending up here, as if drawn from afar by some force. Like a moth to a flame, after all. Won't provide much in the way of protection. Traveler's tunic. Same thing as before. Imported manchettes. Same as the other. Same as the other. Alright. And we got nothing. Except for the clothes on our back. It's enough lore time. Oh, can't run through there. Oh well. I see a light up there. Yeah, there wasn't anything else that way. Whoa! Yeah, I thought I saw something. Yeah, you better run. Gotta get there, huh? Anything in here? Yup. Him. Here we are. A play on the Sisters of Fate.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
It is a good question. What is our name this time around? Before we were Clortho, the man of the Clorth, a drunken cleric come to Lordran to end the cycle of the sun and bring in the cycle of man. And in my head canon, if you bring in the cycle of man, we go to Dark Souls 2. But this one... Cheers. Yes, I'm sensing a knight named Ekhard. Nope. Has to be done. I have a character limit to work with. Of the Valdez line. If you were to see the the amount of characters I have loaded up for previous Dark Souls 2 runs, the last name would make sense. But it is a line of knights that I have made throughout my plays of the Souls series.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Alright, now the fun part. Warrior. Stat distributions. Right, so the heart is vigor. Endurance. Vitality is my maximum equipment load, which is separate from my endurance, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. Attunement, not going to be really very useful in this one. Strength for heavy power weapons, boost attack. Weapons for finesse, boost attack. Adaptability, that's the odd man out. It's an interesting... More if you're playing an agile character, you want a decent adaptability. So we'll see. It'll probably end up being a dump stat. It usually is a dump stat, like once you get your main stats up to where you want them to be. But, yeah, int and faith. Okay, so 7, 15, 6 and 6, 12 vigor, 6 faith versus 5 faith. Start. Where's the attunement at on those guys? 5 and 4. Yeah. Swordsman, though. Pretty low starting HP, really high dex. So that's your dex character. Yeah, 11 strength start. Oof. Okay, you know what? Actually, no. I might just take cleric to start because 12 and 11, like, that's a damn good distribution. Where's this endurance and equip and fit at? 3 and 8? So shit for stamina. That'll have to change. Yeah, see. Explorer? Yeah, no, Explorer is more of a kind of a wizard type. And Deprived is the blank slate. Bandit also mainly defense. I think I'm gonna go Knight, actually. Start with a life gem. I've got Armor of the Realm. And what sword is that starting with again? Is that a... I want to say that's a broadsword. But yeah, Knight is what we're going to go with. For gift... Petrified something. A simple petrified lump may be of some use someday. Healing wares, so start with a collection of life gems. You know what, I think we're gonna start with that. Body type. Yep, we are going with a male. Yeah, that one's kind of good. Can't really tell under each one. But yeah, we'll give him a bit more of a... Oof. That's fairly knightly hair, I would say. Unless... Oof. No, that is definitely more knightly hair. Guess we could kind of make Zach from Final Fantasy VII if he had more spikes in there, but... Nah, I'm boring. I go for the black hair. You can't do the individual eyes in this one. Do actually like those deep purples. Yeah. Yeah, I like him with the stubble. And that'll match. Actually. Yeah, he could be going to gray, why not? Sure. We'll add the dragon tattoo on. Yeah, just kind of snuck in there. Okay, we don't need to go any further than that. I think we are good. Ekhard is born.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know.
Don't like the way that you're all laughing at my attempts.
And trot along to the kingdom. But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Talking directly to the player there, aren't we? Although I don't think I'll lose them too much. Just half the time. At worst. My God, he is pale.
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost, decayed kingdom.
I seem to remember, at least even in the first Dark Souls, their lips moved. I didn't remember that they forgot to do that in this game.
My name is Millibeth.
Either that or she's psychic.
The old women were once firekeepers. I am here to look after them.
They're allowed to keep their tongues,
It's
though.
what my mother did, and her mother before her, and so on. old women were keeping, but now the fire shows signs of fading. And the kingdom is beset by hollows. The old women are sisters. I am told there was a fourth. Long ago, firekeepers were commonplace. But now they are lost, scattered to the winds. The old women are long ago, but now they...
fourth one was the one who led us here. So what's up here, then? Oh, you ladies won't mind, I'm sure. Ooh, an extra human effigy. Yeah, she's just laughing at me.
You must go on a journey without rest. Well, I suppose if you find yourself at an
Impasse.
but if your will is yet unbroken, then you may return here to start again with a clean slate.
Basically her sly way of telling you that if you want to respec your character, you come back here.
Now, go along.
With a specific item.
Now, go.
What do you have to say for yourself, old woman? Well, that wasn't maniacal at all. Alright, well, out we go. Is that right? Is that a broadsword? A warm, soft, shadow-like effigy. Use this item to reverse hollowing. It also weakens the links to other worlds, preventing invasions and most cooperation. Peer closely at an effigy and one begins to perceive a human form, but whose form it takes depends on the person holding it. Ah, the controversial item! Healing items that are not just Estus that made it into the game. A small stone made up of crystallized souls gradually restores a small amount of HP, often found near abandoned corpses, as if it were what remains of the soul. A stone made up of crystallized souls gradually restores HP. The dull glimmer of these mysterious stones brightens with the passage of time. Old Radiant Life Gem. A stone made up of crystallized souls gradually restores a large amount of HP. A rare stone with so brilliant a shine would fetch a handsome price, but what value could it really have without knowing who died to leave it behind? Poison Moss. A faintly poisonous clump of moss. When ingested, it counteracts poison and cleanses one's insides. If enough poison builds up in the body to break out and cause poisoning, your HP will start to decrease. If you wish to stay alive, you would do well to keep a supply close to hand. Yeah, I was right. It's broadsword. Standard straight sword. This straight sword is sufficient in most respects and effective in most situations, if wielded properly. Those who aspire to master the sword are certain to wield this at some point during their journey. And now we got the Falconer armor. Armor worn by the Volgan falconers. Domestic Volgan soldiers are infamously timid, so it is no wonder that this fierce band of mercenary falconers was hired to compensate. In practice, they serve as bodyguards for affluent elites, and they serve well, such that nobody dares scrutinize their background. Alright, good. Caught up on available lore. Tutorial blocks. Bonfires, places of respite. May also light torches on them. Things betwixt is where we are at. Soul of the Lost Undead and my torch. But in this game, you only have a limited amount of torch time instead of a full torch you can use. So I have a torch good for 5 minutes. Burn a human effigy. I can't remember what burning an effigy at a bonfire does, because you don't need to do that. Hey there, DK. Glad you could tune in. We'll find out what burning a effigy at a bonfire does again later. For now, we need to get out of this twigsty tree. I do like to at least light all my stuff. Oh, right. There's a statue here in the Scholar of the First Sin. Oh, shit! First death. And it was to gravity. Oops. Oh, that's gonna look really weird with the white beard on the green skin. Oh, right. And every time you die, it chips away at your health bar overall a little bit in this one. Which is always annoying. What could I examine over there? Oh, right. Torch sconce in here. I know I don't have to light them all, but I just like to. It's an OCD thing. And besides, it's not like these guys are really much of a threat. That guy by the coffin of gender swap, however. Ooh, daggers. I don't think so. Oops. And the nice thing is, once you light the sconces and braziers, they stay lit. Braziers, not braziers. I mean, I could be lighting braziers on fire, but this is not Dark Souls College Edition. There. Managed to make it slightly inappropriate and still shitty. That's my bit of humor for the day. Ooh, another life gem. Thank you. Aha. I have to come around and kick that down if I want to get there. Oh, and I don't have anything to help him. Right. So, I don't think... Oh, wait. There's a path down there. All coming back to me slowly. Very slowly. Not a big fan of those two-handed R2s on the broadsword. What's the jump button in this game? Because I know it changes like every time. It's L3 jumps in this one, huh? Oh, fuck! And circle to backstep, obviously. Died twice so far, and both times it's been to my own idiocy and gravity, not to an enemy. See, I mean, having those lit just makes everything feel so much warmer in here. And I know there's one in here that I need to light. I just want to kill these two first. So I only have so much torch time. It's already a decent chip off with only 2 deaths. How's my torch time doing? 2 minutes of torch time left. You can actually make some really sick jumps in this game. Amber herb. Can't remember what that does. And sprint fast up ladders. Go down fast on ladders. I like that it freezes the torch time when you're on a ladder. Plunge attack! Some cracked red eye orbs for that PvP goodness. Ah. I hear a cursed frog. Yep. Cursed frogs be there. So we can't quite go through there yet. Wait a minute. What the... That was close. I just want to go back through there real quick so I can check something. I do not like that they split weapon, like, stamina and, like, your equip burden into 2 different stats in this game. Just one extra thing I didn't need to deal with that I now have to deal with. Look here. Unnecessary. And where is that ladder?
You, give it moth. Yes, you! Give us Silky!
Alright, silky and smooth in this game. Do I have anything silky and smooth? I think I might. Does this count as silky and smooth? What about this? Does this count as silky and smooth?
You! Not like that. No, you! Not that.
No.
You, give it moth. Yes!
Do you consider one of these to be silky and smooth?
You! You, give it moth. Yes! You!
Alright, good to know. Not healing items.
You, give it. You, give it moth.
I don't think souls work. No, that's probably the opposite of silky and smooth. So yeah, I don't think we have anything for them. And I can't get to that ladder up there that we saw from the other side, can I? Oh, because it's right there.
You, give it moth.
There. That makes that better. Okay, well, now we can leave. Because I can't really do anything else here right now anyway. Oh. All right. The fucking around has ended. The real Dark Souls 2 begins now. It was still probably my favorite, like, hub of the entire series. I love Majula. Like, it is just so beautiful, so serene. And then you got this music. So, of course, instead of hitting Majula, the first thing we're going to go do is be like, what's down here? I think we got stopped pretty quickly by, like, if I remember correctly, it's petrified statue. Oh, you're here.
Have you business with me? The way yonder is all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue.
Mm-hmm.
Heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now.
It's our new onion night.
See that statue? Gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. Hey, you don't think a real-life person was turned to stone, do you? See that statue? Hey.
Life gems, homeward bone. You can hear the cursed frogs too. Poisonous bastards. Who said you were allowed to survive that many hits? Ooh, some Lloyd's talismans. Statue blocks your way. Yup. So, with that settled, now on to Majula. Unless I can get up there. Can I? Can't remember, can I? Oh. Oh. No. So many people tried killing Onion Knight 2.0. And did not succeed. Ooh, divine blessing. There she is. All right. Let's continue on for now. So who are you, lady?
Are you the next monarch,
I could be.
or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters.
She is my waifu.
Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
Thank you.
Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
I mean, now level up power of the Emerald Herald. Blah, blah, blah.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid. Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Bearer of the curse, seek souls, larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
All right. So where do we want to go first? Stamina and poise and HP. Whereas that's just straight up HP. Vit will give me HP and equip load. Oh, right, because everything gives you a little bit HP. Really? I only have one level? Wow. Yeah, I kind of want my HP a little bit above 1,000, so we're gonna do that first. Do not have any.
Over the hill and past the forest is the king's castle, where a man peered straight into the essence of the soul. But whatever came of it? Those who come to Drangleic seeking salvation soon lose hope and turn hollow. It happens to them all, sooner or later. That blue knight at the base of the tower, his spirit is already broken. Although he does offer sound advice.
He does.
Perhaps he is a foreshadowing of your own future. That tiny thing inside the ruins. An ancient being that will mock your very existence. She imparts sound wisdom, provided you find her on a good day. The sign you bear will drain your very souls. And without souls, you will turn hollow. Stay strong. Do not lose hope. Even when you have precious little time. For when the undead dies, it is never truly dead, but only one step closer to hollowing. Not all undead are hollows, but all hollows were once undead. If you find an Estus shard, bring it to me, so that I may ease your burden. Over the hill and past, but whatever.
Right. So we are done with her for now. There are a few more people we want to go talk to in town, and then I will probably go towards Forest of Lost Giants before I tackle Hate's Tower of Flame. Let's see if the death clock still is counting. Yep. That is a lot of deaths on the PS4 version of Scholar of the First Sin.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Drangleic these days, there are very few places like that.
It is true.
I am Solden. And like you, I lost everything. And now I'm here. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody. Do you know much about souls? Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really.
Such a well-detailed area, too.
There are 4 beings in this land with giant souls.
Tell me about them.
And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a powerful soul and a terrible curse. If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now. Like I have. Do you ever cry out for help? The journey of an undead is long and treacherous. You'll face invaders from other worlds at every turn. If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels? When you face danger, the Blue Sentinels will come to your aid.
They will.
Protection is yours, if you wish. You need only accept their kind embrace.
Sure, we'll join your way of blue, Solden. I never say no to jolly cooperation.
That is a wise decision. People are weak, but the Blue Sentinels watch over us in their benevolence. Let the Sentinels cradle you in their embrace. Do you feel lonely here? It suits me just fine, as I've nothing left anyway. It will grow on you, this place. Give it some time.
Welcome!
Do you see the way beyond the bonfire? That will take you to the forest of the giants. There was once a great fort, but little of it remains. You may just find something there that will be of use on your journey.
Just maybe.
But don't venture too far inside, or you might not come back. Hade's Tower of Flame lies beyond the far gate. In the cathedral, the Apostles of Blue gather. But the road leading there is perilous. The gate is rigged with some contraption. But how it works, I just don't know.
It's pretty easy to figure out, though.
Have you seen that pit, that gaping hole in the earth?
The one right there.
I don't know what it's like down below, but I wouldn't suggest trying to find out. Besides, you'll never make it down there. Not without a ladder of some sort?
Or a cat ring. The ladder that you build that only goes partway down there is super expensive anyway.
The flame you see there is a bonfire. They exist all across the land, beacons to we undead. If you are tired, try resting beside the flame. The flame heals us. Long ago, a woman called a firekeeper watched over each bonfire. She kept the flame lit and guarded it from those who would extinguish it. I wonder where the firekeepers went. Did you notice any letters on the ground on the way here?
He has a lot to say.
These are messages that have jumped the fissures between worlds. In Drangleic, the flow of time is convoluted. Things shift and waver, twist and turn. Poignant wishes, dashed dreams, the messages convey our very inner thoughts. If your will to soldier on falters, try leaving a message. Somebody out there is sure to listen. You may notice symbols that appear upon the ground. These are summoned signatures. They call upon spirits from other worlds through the schisms in time. If you fear hollows, find summoned signatures to call upon spirits there be. Do you see the way beyond the bond?
Alright, he's looping again.
May you find peace.
So I think we just need to find the cat, and then we're off to the Forest of Giants. That is the plan. Because, yeah, I think you need a key to... Yeah.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant. And now somebody's gone and locked the door. I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing without my tools. Bring me that key. Chop chop.
Chop chop, you say? Oh, all right.
I'm a
Once I
blacksmith.
find it.
Bring me that.
Don't need to fight the pigs of doom just yet. There's the pit.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
I'm pretty much broke, buddy, but I will listen to your story.
I came from the west, from Volgan. Have you been there? It's a lively place, vibrant with trade. Very competitive, of course. And you have to grease the wheels to get anywhere. But I didn't have the funding for that, so I left home in hopes of striking gold. It's been years since then, and I've made very little headway. I don't even know why I'm still here. Everything's all run down and dying. It's terrible for business, really.
Alright, I think if I remember correctly, you give him more, like, the more souls you give him, he starts to get better and better
calling
stuff.
themselves the Blue Sentinels have gained much power in Volgan. You can't even run a shop without their blessing. They claim to be working for the greater good, but it's absolute hogwash. Oh, by the gods, why the hell am I here?
We don't know, buddy. Oof. Yeah.
Well, I do hope I see you again.
You will. In due time. First, I'm gonna raid your back room. Right. Cat's in there.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat.
Ahoy, Mr. Drew.
Suit yourself.
And ahoy, the Jew
Oh,
Kashu.
yes. You may call me Shalqua. Enchanté.
And enchanté to you, Shalqua.
What did you want anyway?
And enchanté
Ooh,
to
you
both of you
smell
as well.
Wonderful. This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful?
Yes, Shalqua, quite.
This place is fascinating. We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself. It's enough to keep even a cat amused. Are you going to see the old ones? Those four who have grown so incredibly ancient. They must have sprouted quite a thick coat of moss by now. For heaven's sake, no one even knows their names anymore. Imagine that. Yes, nothing like yourself. For you have a most pleasant scent that grows nicer with each passing day.
She likes my musk. But yes, oh, it's hellishly hot where you are, Mr. Cashew. It's, the opposite here. It's, cold and snowy.
Have you made friends with the man by the sea?
Yeah, he's pitiful.
Everything. Absolutely everything. The only thing he's good for now is a few tidbits on covenants. Covenants are a type of, well, contract, you might say. You give something to gain something. That's the way humans like it, right? It might be just the thing you need. But what does a cat know?
Cat knows quite a bit, actually.
Did you see that oddly formed rock behind here? Long ago,
I was
they
going to get
called
to
it
it eventually.
Victor Stone, as I recall. If you wish to face greater challenges, speak to the rock.
Yes, the rock activates hard mode.
Although, you'd just as well not. This place is already dead. Everything.
Alright, there we go. Lupin. What do you have by way of items again? Right, you've got the eagle eye ring, you've got the silver cat ring, which is, like, so crucial. Red eye ring, easier to be detected by enemies. Name engraved ring, if I wanted to try and engage in this game's version of multiplayer a little bit more easily. Ring of whispers, can hear the voices of foes. And then you've got consumables. Right.
Nothing suited you, I presume?
No, I just came to hear your nice voice. Yeah, it's around -12 here today, Mr. Drew. It hasn't dropped down below -15 here yet, but, you know, we're only in January. February's supposed to be the coldest month. Thank you. Oh god, the pigs of doom. Is he coming after me? No, it has guarded its territory well. Also locked, huh? Oh god, they are coming. The pigs. The pigs of doom. Go away, doom pigs. Did they nerf y'all? You guys used to be ass kickers. Like, that used to be the joke. People would come to Majula, start a new game, find these 3 little pigs, and just be like, oh, it's just 3 little pigs. And get their asses summarily handed to them. I mean, they do have a lot of health for something you fight at the start of the game. That's completely optional and hidden. And they aren't even worth much. There. Yes, I had to kill the hams. They were coming after me. Now they are just steamed hams. Homeward bone. Enter Covenant. Sure, let's, This will set you upon an arduous path. Okay to join this covenant? Sure. Are you prepared to join this covenant? It initiates hard mode. Sure. Abandon the covenant and join the covenant of champions. I can always just switch back. If I want. Go back to the Blue Sentinels. Anyway, since I have no keys, no anything else, we are done with everything we can do here. Oh wait, no, there is one more thing we can do. Because I did get an Estus Flask shard.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way, lest this land swallow you whole.
Yes, give me that. Sweet, sweet Estus upgrade. Now I have 2. Peer closely and effigy will begin. Oh, I think if you burn it in the bonfire, that weakens the links to other worlds, preventing... Yeah, okay. So really don't need to do that right now. Instead, we need to go this way. Wait a minute, though. Before I go this way, there was an item I think that I can get by going around this way. Yeah, it's... Yeah, right here. Ooh, Morning Star and a Sacred Cleric's Chime. Binoculars. Basically, like, it just makes encounters harder, but you get a better payout in terms of souls and items. But it makes things beefier. Another rusted coin. Those are good to crack if I want extra luck, the Jukashu. It lies! The illusion is believing in that message. And if you haven't played this one yet, the Jukashu, this one is kind of the black sheep of the Dark Souls series. I still really like this game, but I can see where a lot of people kind of took some issues with it. What the? Hey! Oh. Not going back the way we came. I have little to no memory of this place. Oh, wait, no, I do. Now it's all coming back to me. I do not need to make that jump, because I can come around from the other side. Oh, there is definitely a little... These dicks have had a little bit more protein, that's for sure. Oh, right. You're right there at the start of the Scholar of the First Sin edition, too. See, right there. Homeward Bone, Lost Undead Soul. Thankfully, I don't think, like, Hippo Cyclops gives a shit about me unless I attack him first. I already want to put more in my strength. Hollow Infantry Helm. No, he cares. Since I don't have a shield, I may as well two-hand this shit. He has a defense against booty smacking and health up the wazoo. Oh, Jesus. No. Buddy. Like, no. You don't need to... No! Fuck! Oh my god. Come on, you. Come on, we're doing this. Oh, fuck. He's gonna chomp me. Oh, that was my skull. I'm gonna need a little bit more than a starting broadsword to get him. Yep, the Hippo Cyclops totally gave a shit. The Jukashu. Oh, my overall total HP is continuing to suffer. Yes, that... See, Dark Souls 1, as I'm sure you remember the Jukashu, whenever you die, nothing happens to your health. You're fine. It's if you get cursed, your health gets cut in half. Demon Souls was the one where if you were, like, hollow, like I am now, your health got cut in half. If you were alive, your health was at full. This game, each time you die, chips away like an eighth of your health until you're at half health. And then you have to be human, become human to get it back. I liked it better in Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3, where they just leave your health bar alone. You have enough shit to deal with already. Like giant hippo dudes. Stay there. The stupid thing is, had I just gone up here instead of fighting that asshole, all would have been fine. Also, this was the first Dark Souls game which let you freely warp between every bonfire that you hit in the game, which also pissed a lot of people off. But in the end, it became a way better mode of travel. Also, you'll notice a 1 by each bonfire. It's because there's an item that you can use called a bonfire aesthetic. If you use a bonfire aesthetic, it raises that number from 1 to 2, which basically makes the area around that bonfire New Game Plus, and resurrects all enemies that are permanently dead. Because aside from the mini-bosses in Dark Souls that, you know, once you kill them, they go away, most enemies, after you kill them a certain amount of times in this game, stop showing up in the area. It was one of the ways that the developers tried to make Dark Souls 2 a little bit more accessible for people than the original Souls. However, like, I still say this game is longer and at times a lot more daunting, especially in terms of, like, telling you where, like, showing you where you need to go, that I find this game actually to be a little bit less accessible than the original Dark Souls, even though it was made with the aim of being more accessible. Also, like, most of the DLC areas and boss fights in this game are absolute fucking pants compared to the, like, absolutely fantastic Artorias of the Abyss DLC. I'm running R2, though. Yes, hippos do a lot of weird shit. But yes, the propeller tail thing is hilarious. Hopefully those Cyclops hippos don't do that shit. I love how you can speed run up ladders now. Oh, right, there's those jackasses up there fucking throw firebombs down at you in here. I forgot about them. Until I remembered about them. Just in time for one of them to almost hit me. Hey, broken straight sword. Hollow infantry boots. Life gem. To replace one of the many that I used against Hippo Dude. Ow! Stop throwing fire at me! And I still have so far to go to my next level. Like, where is my next level at? Oh, 1332 is what I have. Oh, my next level is actually at 997. So I can actually do my next level already. Oh, right. Look here! Jackass! Short sword. Sword I already have is better, so I will never use it. Soul of the Nameless Soldier. Wish me luck! Yes! Throwing knives! Well, you know, like, that broken straight sword was great in Demon Souls and in the original Dark Souls, because you could turn them into actually pretty powerful weapons. I mean, like, after all, the broken straight sword is what you need to make Artorias' great sword out of Sif's soul in the original Dark Souls, for example. Can't remember if you get to do anything cool with it in this one. Let's go back to Majula real quick and level up. And yes, there is an enemy in Sekiro that flings poop at you because it is a monkey, and monkeys fling poop. If you saw any of the early demos for that Black Myth Wukong game that's going to be all about the tale of Son Goku, there is also a poop flinking monkey in that one too.
Seek the king.
Can't wait for that game to come out. It looks so awesome. Give me more strength. You know what? Talisman used by cleric knights block Estus recovery within a limited area. It is said that the cleric knights use these talismans to hunt down accursed undead. Cleric knights fight with pride, and by blocking the recovery of the undead, they can also fight with impunity. When he was properly drunk, he was, yes. Soul of a lost undead who is long ago gone hollow, used to acquire souls. The soul is the source of all life. Even in undeath or hollowing, the mind seeks souls. Soul of a nameless undead soldier who is long ago gone hollow. Defeat the master of the world you have invaded to acquire a token of spite. The residual sins of those who have succumbed to the dark temptations are contained in the form of the cracked red eye orb. Shows the names of the greatest victors of the Company of Champions Covenant. This tablet, chiseled from the Victor's Stone, is engraved with the names of brave warriors who have offered the most awe stones, as if they were epitaphs honoring their lives. White ashen bone. Return to the last bonfire rested at. Bonfires burn on the bones of undead, and this bone belongs to one whose journey was cut short. It has the power to travel to bonfires, as if it yearns to resume its futile quest. Green weed shaped like a leafy flower temporarily boosts stamina recovery speed. At one point, this herb was avoided due to its unusually bitter taste, but once its effects became known, it was harvested to near extinction by merchants. Now only exceptionally rare, wild specimens of this plant are left. And Divine Blessing is the last item I got that we didn't have lore on. Holy water endowed with a divine blessing. Cures status effects and fully restores HP. Water blessed by an ancient goddess. Her name is long forgotten, and the Magic Academy of Melfia denies her existence. In any age, there are those who refuse to see reason. In this, their meddling distorts the truth. Standard Dagger has only modest attacks and short reach, but can be jabbed in rapid succession. With a powerful critical attack, it is a potent weapon in the hands of the capable. Small straight sword, longer than a dagger, but still lightweight, widely used as it requires no particular strength. A reasonable choice that will suffice in many situations, but not the thing to take along if you expect to face any serious challenges. Straight sword with a blade nearly broken in half. Nearly useless in battle, but nearly useless trumps empty-handed. 2 broken straight swords. A club fitted with a spiked head. The spikes of this blunt weapon cause bleeding, normally wielded by clerics, but clearly intended to draw blood. And binoculars used to peer at distant sights, equipped in place of a weapon to use. A rare tool crafted in Vulcan. These won't help you in battle, but with a little creativity, they can be put to good use. Most clerics receive this as their first sacred chime, a catalyst for miracles and hexes. Use miracles to equip a sacred chime and attune a miracle at a bonfire. Strength of most miracles is affected by the caster's faith. Helm worn by hollowed infantry. A piece of basic minimal equipment. Worse yet, it's worn and nearly falling apart. Not recommended unless your options are spent. Same description there. Same description there. Oh, blue seal ring. Ring of the Way of Blue Covenants increases HP slightly. The Way of Blue is not a developed religion and a humble prayer that spread naturally amongst those seeking help. When apostles of blue are invaded by dark spirits, they can receive assistance from masters of other worlds. I'll equip that ring. I have 20 seconds of torch time left, huh? Oh, right. I got so caught up in lore reading, I forgot exactly what I was doing, which was burning these souls. See how many levels I could get out of them. Because that's one. Okay, that's at least 2, if not 3 levels.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls.
Yes, he did.
Seek the king.
He did the Jukashu.
Lest
The story
this
of Son Goku is always awesome. Ooh, nice sword. There. That makes me feel a little bit better. I'd still like to have more vigor, but we'll get to that. Now, where were we? Right, we were in the middle of all of these hollows. So easy to kill. Makes me happy. Pretty much got rid of all of your... Got all the items we needed out of this place. So let us continue on. They tried. Oh! They came close. They really put a lot more flair into the backstabs in this game. Oh! You fucking ass! He was being a real dick, he was. Yeah, I don't see the trap. Will you stop that? Ah! Who? Where? Why? Whence? Whence, I ask? Whence? Ooh, a buckler. Oh, you're firing at me from there. Because you're a tit. Fire bombs, witching urn. There we are.
Buy something, anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman and buy something. My name is Melentia. You're a stranger to this land. Oh, we get as strangers these days. Everybody's gone and run off. Drangleic's been a pile of rubble since the war, thought long, long ago. And the giants crossed the sea. Seemed like the battles would never end. Poor folk like myself have nary a place to sleep. That's why I keep all me things right with me.
It's post-traumatic stress.
You travel light, but methinks you bear a burden of your own. They say these trees grew from the remains of the giants.
They did.
Do you know what they also say? Don't believe what an old hag says. It's high time that I've a bargain for you next time we meet, my love. It's high time of a bargain.
What does she sell again? Right. She's got the cestus. Traveling merchant's hat. Traveling merchant gear. Ah. Leningrass key. Opens the blacksmith shop in Majula. I definitely need that. What else do we have here? Fragrant branch of yore. I need one of those. Pharos lockstone. I could use one of those. Bright bugs. I don't really care about.
Thank you kindly.
Yes, her laugh isn't freaky at all. Might be locked, but it's also broken. Come back here, lizard! No! Fuck! Oh well, I'll get it pretty soon. Oh! You sneaky fuck. Small white sign, soapstone, radiant life gem. So, temporary heals until I find my real heals, basically. Just because I want to try and get that lizard again. Oh, I can't use it? There. Got him that time. Too titanite. I was ready for you that time. Yeah, I do want to go this way first, because there's some good items you can get out of here. Effigy, that's always nice. Oh, hi! Hey! Rude! Rude! Very rude. Taking advantage of that low-hanging branch to try and fuck me. Well, that wasn't consensual. We only fuck when consent is observed. You awful jackasses. Ooh, more torch time. That's exactly what I needed. There we are. Not so bad. Can't remember how to get up to that, though. Right. There's you. Fuck! There's the fucking salamander thing over there. Oh, hi! Turtle Knight lives! I forgot there was more than one of you down here. Come on, you. Oh! Fuck, I forgot you guys did that. Ow! Fuck! Swung too early and couldn't dodge in time. look here. Alright, there's one of the Tree of Giants over there. Fuck! Oh, sometimes the clipping in this just... Like, that should not have happened. Oh, well. At least I don't have to worry about 1,000 soul bloodstain. I can just go get my 90 soul bloodstain. Or a couple of hundred, or however many's on it. My god. Don't really need throwing knives. See, like, that's what was supposed to happen. So there's 2 items up on that side that I can't remember how to get. Unfair. Oh. There we go. That one's dead. Foot soldier shield. That worked. There we go. Now we're back into form. Oh, right. You can always just guard break with L2. Forgot about that. Yep. There's some stuff going on in there. Oh, that's just a quick way back up here. So then... Oh, right. I get back out of this way by falling in here. There we go. Oh, right. I remember now. Back to Majula. Most of my guy's hair has been burned off and is missing now. Same with his beard. I wonder how that happened. Maybe it's because I'm becoming that hollow? Just out of curiosity, what happens if I use one of these four on myself and... There we go. Now we're looking a little bit more human. Full on all that. First off,
I'm a blacksmith. Bring me that key. Ah, yes, very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later. Ah, yes, very good. Now I can. But first. Ah, yes. Now, but first.
will do. Ah, right. Titanite shard used to reinforce equipment reinforces equipment up to +3. Titanite was discovered in an ancient layer of earth and is said to be a gift of the gods. Titanite of this size has very little power, but is still a rare find. Lenigrast key. Key of blacksmith Lenigrast of Majula. Majula, the land of exiles, is comprised of abandoned old houses, one of which Lenigrast has fashioned into a workshop.
Seek the king, lest this
You know what? I know I have extra souls I can use. A few. Let's burn them. Why not? Oof. Yeah, that should be a couple of extras.
bearer of the curse. Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the lest this
Yeah, vigor at 15 for now I like. I like that. And then I think next I'm going to try and pump both vitality and endurance up to 10. And might actually want to pump my dex up to 10 just in case I want to use a bow, but right now I don't have much of a reason to. I think I'll round my adaptability up to 10 just to, for fuck's sake, after a little while. Like, what's... Yeah, my agility's at 87 right now. It's okay. But yeah, that was good. Anyway... I think, for now, I'm gonna take a small break. Gonna go have myself a bit of a toke, pour myself another drink, and I'm probably actually gonna come back rather soon, like within the next 20 minutes or so, and do a little bit more Dark Souls 2 tonight, because I ain't done yet. And, yeah, for y'all who are currently watching, definitely come back and continue more. Oh, look, it's someone in Havel's gear. He's using the whip. Because when we come back, we are going back into the Forest of the Giants. And we are going to go and find the last giant and some other surprises. Maybe even a soapstone. Maybe some kind of weird knight that might end up pursuing us through the rest of the game. And we're going to kick all of their asses. That's what we're going to do. So thank you again, everyone who tuned in to catch the live stream of this. Shoutouts, of course, go to DK9467, Drew, and the Jew Kashu for sounding off and having a chat with us. Always enjoy having an active chat. Anyway, like I said, I'm just going to cut this stream for now. I will be back, though, within about a half hour or so is my plan. So if y'all are still awake, join me, and we will together be even more grossly incandescent. Until then, take care.